Welcome back, Nerd Herders. We are back with another pack this week. We're testing out again. If you guys saw my live stream of this, Dimensions and Dungeoneering, it went horribly wrong. The main mod it focuses around is Project MMO. Let me get the world started first. So we're gonna do family LP like we normally do. Turn it to hard. Game rules. We're gonna turn off fire spread, wherever fire spread is here. Update fire. There we go. All right, and go to more world options. We're going to use the seed family with a capital F as usual. Default, everything else is fine. Back, make sure everything hard. Okay, and create new world. All right, now why this is creating, because this does take a little bit of time. I have not changed the pack in any way. I have not done anything to it. There is a lighting glitch. I have done a test world. I tried Dynasty because I wanted to see just what it was and spawned me in the desert, so wasn't even interested in that. You know how it is with the desert and me. I don't get along. I usually do build in either the mountains or the jungle. I will build other places too, but we'll see. I don't know what family does on this pack. I did try family on another pack that we might be doing next week, but it spawned in the jungle, so we might be using a different seed for that one. Because like you guys, I don't like being in the jungle all the time. It's not fun. That's why I like when Biomes of Plenty is in, because it puts me in all kinds of different dimensions. I mean, different biomes. And it the biomes you go is in this, but it doesn't override the vanilla stuff. So I don't really know how that works, like if it adds to or whatever, but anyway. So this mod pack is based around Project MMO. You have to level up, before you can do anything, basically. And so we've got to really get started the night before, or the first day, and get things going, or else we will not survive. Now, I've been lucky enough the past couple times when I've done this pack that I was able to find a village right away to be able to sleep, because it is very hard to get iron because you can't mine very well. Like, you can't start by using a wooden pickaxe immediately. You have to, well, I don't think you can. I don't remember. I remember there was some issues I ran into. I think an axe was a problem. I ran into an axe, and you have to punch so much wood in order to level up to be able to use a wooden axe. And so it's a very challenging pack. I wouldn't call it hardcore, because hardcore, it does have Advent of Ascension as well, that you have to level up your kills or whatever, the whole system in there too. But it's a very good pack. I wanted to play it again. They did. This is the update. This is after the update. I think it's beta 7 or something like that. I can't remember what exactly it is, but it's not as hardcore as it was before. I believe they took out the ghosts that were killing me in the live stream, and some of the other stuff that kept just murdering me over and over again. And so it wasn't ever meant to be made hardcore. It was meant to be made hard or expert. And so we're going to test it out. Obviously, Project MMO is better if you are on a multiplayer server or whatever with friends and stuff. However, just like, I think it was Chosen Craft. I don't remember. It was another mod pack I was testing. I never did a video on it because I couldn't get over. It wasn't Chosen. It was something else. It had Project MMO in it too, and I was like, that's a really interesting concept. I've never played with that mod before, because I've always played packs where the progression is based on what you unlock and what you build and create and stuff like that, but never just doing things, And so I did play another pack though, and I can't remember what it was that had Project MMO that I did record, but I haven't really gotten deep into it. So this week we are doing nothing but Dimensions and Dungeoneering, just like the last couple weeks have been. Now, I know we've been doing Medieval Minecraft for a couple weeks now, but before that it was Age of Fate and Crazy Crave 5. Crazy Crave 5 has another update. I was going to do some more of it. However, the world would not load. I don't know why. I haven't looked into it yet. I was like, you know what? Let's move on. Because I spent, I don't know what that is by the books, but I spent time doing, getting into this stuff and testing. There is a lighting glitch in this one, and I don't know how to fix it. I tried to disable sodium because that was what was happening in Age of Fate. It was somewhat similar to that lighting glitch, and I don't know what's causing it. So there's a lot of these goals. So let's start off. All right, so please select a class. There's classes in this too. So you have Soldier, freeman, survivalist, artisan. I was gonna say artesian. That's not right. And adventurer and mage. So, if you guys wouldn't mind hitting that subscribe button real quick, I would greatly appreciate it. I think we need to cook. I wouldn't mind some fishing. We need that too, but you can't use, I know for a fact you can't use a wooden axe even if you take freeman right away. So, adventure gives you plus 5% in flying, but that doesn't mean you can fly yet. You have to actually get the stuff to be able to fly. I'm gonna go survivalist. Mage I'm not even interested in because it's just 4 ender pearls, an enchanting bottle. And I realized with the ender pearls I could probably make a I think waystones is in here, is it not? No, it's not. Okay, there is no waystones. So yeah, mage doesn't even interest me whatsoever then, because that's what I would want to make a warpstone. So we're gonna go survivalist. Oh, we're in spruce. Okay, we're in a bluff steeps. So there you go. There is a little bit of lag to this pack. I will let you know. I tried to fix it. I tried to put in Optifine, disable magnesium and sodium, and Optifine wouldn't even load. Oh, there's a village over here. Yep. But as you can see, there is no vein miner yet. I can vein mine one. Oh, two apparently. I can't vein mine anymore at right now because you have to level up your skills before you can do it. So, and I am invisible or whatever for a while. I don't know what that. It's the see where it says 45. It's some sort of protection or something until I get started. Okay. Let's get this down. I'm building up my wood cutting abilities here. Yeah, see, I can't vein mine anymore. And see, the difficulty goes up. I mean, it is a hard pack, so that's not going to be... Oh, my wood cutting leveled up to 2. I'm at 2! And basically what you gotta do is you just gotta keep doing it. So what we're gonna do, I think, we're gonna kind of, exploit it overnight. We're gonna find, since we're in a village, we're gonna find one of these houses and we're gonna go in and just plop down a log and then mine it back up. Plop down a log and mine it back up. Because I think that works for wood cutting, because you're cutting a piece of wood the entire time. But we'll see. And I still don't think I can use an axe yet. And see, that's a Oh. What is going on? Do I need to eat? Oh, I'm cold. Oh, I was cold. I froze to death. That's what the cold was. Okay, then. There it is up there. Well then. Here they come. Yep. I will be honest, that's the only thing that'll frustrate me is the cold weather. I do not like having to deal with the weather too. Thirst, I don't mind. Weather, I do. So, that'll be a frustrating thing as well, but we'll make it work. There you go. Alright, so let's get up here. Is there a bed? Nope, there's no bed in this one. We're gonna have to make a campfire probably right away. Stay warm. Give me that. You don't have a bed either. Alright. Who has a bed in this village? Anybody? And there's a jungle right there. See, I spawned right by the jungle. I want to get some of that bamboo so I can build some bamboo, what you call it? Okay, let's go down. Maybe in here? There we go. I'm warm. Again, it's a little challenging of a pack. I understand that. But that's why I wanted to play it. Because it's not my typical packs. Like, there's a lot of leveling to do. There's a leveling system built in. Now, again, I didn't know there was weather conditions, which, again, doesn't make me excited or anything, but at least now I know. So that means I'll have to find some cows, breed them, kill them, all that good stuff. What is that? Is that a berry? Has to be a berry, right? Okay, I'm assuming there's a bed in there. Yes, and that's a very small house. Let me see if there's any bigger houses. I'm still in one of their houses, huh? I'm telling you right now, that's what I'm doing. There's another small house. Or maybe I'll just steal one of their beds and bring it upstairs. Okay, let's go back up here. Rather small village anyway, right? Okay, well, this is the house that was pretty big? Yes. Okay, and then what's over here? Anything? My agility's leveled up, alright. Another house that's hanging off the cliff over here. Hi, kitty kitty. Oh, and you got a cow in yours. Okay. Ooh. The problem is it's at the bottom. I mean, I could do it. The problem is if I go down there and there's not a big house, I'll be upset. See, all I see is those two open things right there. Oh. No berry bushes. Surprised the berry bushes haven't killed a villager yet, you know? Hi there. Okay. Ooh, you have a rabbit suit. Okay. I'm gonna take down this trap door for you. And I'm gonna put up a crafting bench. How about that? Would you like a crafting bench? I know I would. No, I don't care. I want to do it anyway. Alright, let's see if I can make an axe and use it yet. No, I have to get my wood cutting up to 10. No, I want to eat. Luckily, I'm warm in here, so that's a good thing. Excuse me. Let me see. Hello, cow. I just gotta get another one of you. See, it won't let me use this yet because I don't have the proper. What is this? What? 3x3, so I need to clear out a 3x3 area. Okay, that should be 3x3. Okay, can I turn it? How do I turn? Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. Little starter hut. Well, I stole a villager's house, so I don't really need a starter hut now. Yeah. Oh, does that have 2 pigs in it? Oh, that has 2 pigs. Yeah, and you have the same thing. Okay. I'll come back and get that stuff when I can use it. Alright, let me, no, I can't make a... Don't I have to cook first? I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna go over here. And here, I'm gonna cook a couple of these. That way I can make a campfire. Oh, can I actually change this? No. Okay. Wasn't sure if I could or not. Let's go ahead and make some more. Oh, we'll leave that one. For... There we go. So even that little, what you call it? A little hut right there protected us from the weather, didn't it? Even with the leaves on the top instead of an actual roof. That's interesting. There we go. Wood cutting level up to 5. Well, we can almost use a axe. 5 more levels. And that's a wooden axe, by the way. Not even a stone. How tall is this tree? It's really tall. Come on, let's just be the last log. I gotta go sleep pretty soon. Oh, I'm getting really cold. I need to hurry. Get down, get down, get down. 6, okay, good. I'm going, I'm going, I'm going. Guess I know I'm cold. Go in here. Okay, that's not keeping me warm. I'm in here. No, don't die. Ah, I can't sleep. I gotta get warm. I have to get a campfire. Where's the campfire? It's up there. I'm right here by it. No, you're gonna die anyway, aren't you? Yep, you're gonna die. I'm dead. Get out there. I'm a ghost. You can't see me. I'm sleeping in your bed. My ability's 100% charged. That's fantastic. I died, though. Poisonous when eaten. Why would I want it then? Okay, so I need a campfire. I think what I'm gonna do is put one right here on, yeah. Let me build a campfire. Oh, I didn't bring my charcoal with me. Oh, it's a fox. I was like, what is that? So which skill do I have to use to level up to? Cooking, okay. I gotta find stuff to cook. Fantastic. Okay, so I think it's... I don't know, it's been a while since I made a campfire. I think that's it? No. Alright, let's look at the campfire. Missing a stick. What? Oh. Yeah, I am... Wait a minute. What? It's right there. What? I don't know. Whatever. Okay, can I cook apples? No, I cannot. Can I cook celery? No. Okay. Nope. I'm looking to see if I can cook any of this stuff. No. Probably not any of this, actually. Oh, yeah. There we go. That should help. I'm not cooking nothing. You see nothing, cow. You see nothing. Ow, that hurt. Does that mean I get hot too? Let's see here. Okay. We don't need the tome. We don't have any room. Can I make some more? You can't make them that way. Okay. I thought I'd check. There we go. Surprised there's no spruce chests in here like all the, you know, all the fancy chests. Alright, yeah, there's a quest book. We're gonna go through that in a minute. I'm gonna take that out. I should be able to use this. Alright. Okay. So let's go. Oh, I need to set my key bindings. I haven't done that yet. Oh my gosh. Like, that's usually the first thing I do. Okay, open quests. 2. Death is 1. 1. And then if backpacks are in here. Yes, that's 3. And then it says something about ability. Mount ability, cast for the... so alt 1 through 5. Okay. Alright. Okay, I think that's all I need for now. Alright, Dimensions Dungeoneering. Welcome to Dimensions and Dungeoneering. There are hundreds of different structures to find around the world, as well as around 50 different dimensions to explore, each with their own unique features. There's a few things to introduce you to that that will be necessary for you to survive and understand your way around this mod pack. Okay? We'll take the coins. I'm not taking the XP though, because I'll keep dying. Project MMO is the heart and soul of this mod pack. It allows you to level up tons of skills to gain benefits, as well as limits you from getting certain things too quickly. It adds a whole new progression system. You'll see the skills you earn in the top left corner. Certain weapons and tools will have the certain requirement before you can use them. Certain recipes will require you to level up your skills in order to have the knowledge to craft them. All in all, it is an amazing mod that this mod pack revolves around. Oh, so we get a backpack to start too. Sweet. FTB Money is a mod which adds a shop to the top right corner of the quest book. In this shop, you can use money, which is to be earned through completing quest, to buy items which are decided by the mod pack author. Me. Not me, but the mod pack author. Lost Trinkets. Lost Trinkets add more than 70 plus unlockable trinkets with different abilities and rarities. Trinkets are randomly unlocked when you are doing some activities like fighting enemies and bosses, trading, mining ores, cutting trees, and farming. Each activity has a rarity of unlocked trinkets. For example, killing bosses has a better chance than normal enemies. You can access the trinket GUI by pressing the R key and on your keyboard, R key on your keyboard, though this will have to be changed as it does not work by default. Alright, so I collected a piggy. The Akashic Tome will be the place to go if you ever need extra information outside the quest book. Simply, it contains almost every guidebook available for the mods in this pack. In order to use this book, right-click with it in your hand and select the book you are wanting to look at. To get back to the main menu, simply left-click in the air as if you were trying to attack a mosquito around your head. Also, the Animal Dictionary is one of the few books that cannot be added to the Akashic Tome, and that's why they give you the Animal Dictionary. Total Darkness is a mod that changes how darkness works in Minecraft. If you go to the cave without light, you won't be able to see anymore regardless of your brightness settings. Also, if there isn't a moon out at night, you won't be able to see without light. But if there is still a slight to full moon, you will still be able to see at night. And they give you torches to start. In single player, this mod is straightforward. This is progressive bosses, by the way. Each Wither killed and Inner Dragon respawn will count towards a point of difficulty, making it harder the next time that they're spawned. Each point of difficulty increases the boss's stats and unlocks abilities. In multiplayer, the difficulty of all the players near the Wither or Inner Dragon is taken into account. The difficulty for this bosses is then the average sum of the difficulty of players. Lucky Heart? Okay. Champions. Champions is a mod that adds elite mobs of different rarities with enhanced stats, extra abilities, extra loot. These champions can be spawned for any hostile mob in the game. Champion mobs are defined by their ranks. Every time a valid mob is spawned into the world, it is assigned a rank. Most mobs will be common and exhibit no special characteristics. Some mobs will spawn as champions. Players can recognize them by the special colored particles they emit, as well as the special health bar that appears on your screen when you look at them. Champions have ranks which are randomly assigned, with higher ranks being progressively rarer. With each rank, champions gain stronger stats, more abilities, and more loot to drop. Affixes are unique abilities or attributes that spawn with the champion mobs. Players can see the affixes are attached to any champion by looking underneath the champion's health bar on the screen. These can be identified from fair distance away, allowing players to sufficiently analyze each champion's threat level and available abilities. A potion of haste. Pickup notifier adds a pickup log, a neat list shown at the bottom right corner to your screen. All right. Nope, I'm full. Hold on. No, I'm not full. Yeah. I've unlocked a pinky. Okay. What is this? I don't know what that does, but okay. Obviously, we don't want that. All right. Cold Sweat. Cold Sweat adds temperature as a mechanic that players will need to work around to survive. This mod is somewhat inspired by Tough as Nails' temperature mechanic, but there are some quality of life additions that make dealing with extreme conditions manageable if you have the right resources. Potion of Ice Resistance. Diet. Diet is a mod that facilitates the creation and management of dietary food groups in Minecraft. Diet comes with the default configuration that creates 5 classical food groups: fruits, grains, vegetables, proteins, and sugars. Food groups are custom dietary groups that represent the types of food that you have eaten. Each group has a value ranging from between 0 to 100%, depending on how much the particular category of that player has eaten. These values increase depending on what types of food the player eats, and every group gradually decays when the player uses their hunger bar. Corral Tombstone handles your death in Minecraft by providing tons of options, multiple features like Soulbound enchantment, auto-equipped the graves key, allowing you to see the graves at the distance and teleport to the grave once enchanted. Several compatibilities between mods, and several compatibilities between mods. At the same time, it introduces a slow perk tree, the knowledge of death, and a magical system based on some of the enchantable items with the help of souls haunting the decorative graves and waiting for the way to be freed for the eternal sentence. Well, that's nice that they give you grave dust. Harder spawners. This mod allows you to prevent players from rushing and lighting the spawners to shut them down easily. Trust me, I've run into this mod several times. You will gain less difficulty with time. What? Okay. More exciting spawners will last on average 250 spawns, about 4 hours before failing. Animal spawners will not fail. Spawners will explode a third of the time when they fail. You can increase or reduce this. The spawner will break any bright block placed near it and block placing any bright liquid near it with an extinguished sound effect. Apparently it's time to sleep. Oh. No. It is time to sleep. Alright. We'll finish when it becomes next day. There we go. Alright, you go ahead. Oh, ouch. I'm staying by here so I stay warm. So, okay, we know how to deal with that. Capsules can capture a region containing any blocks or machines that deploy and undeploy at will. An entire base packed at 31 by 31 by 31 can be moved entirely, including machines. Blueprint capsules can take materials from chests or other inventories to duplicate a structure. It supports rotation and mirror. Capsules can be found in dungeons to deploy smaller sized structures. And that's a 1x1. Enchanted Celestials. Enchanted Celestials is a mod that aims to improve the overall environment of the night by adding lunar events such as blood moons, harvest moons, and blue moons. Blood moons are a lunar event that cranks up the monster spawn cap as well as preventing the player from sleeping. The harvest moon is a lunar which cranks up both the crop growth rate and crop drop rate. The blue moon is a lunar event that gives you the luck effect and increases the quality of loot in vanilla loot tables. Oh, there's our bed. I wouldn't have had to steal their bed, see? Enchant with Mob. Enchant with Mob adds the ability to enchant mobs or have randomly spawning mobs with enchantments. For example, a zombie could have a health boost of 5 and protection 4. Or you can enchant a pet with protection 4 so they are less likely to die. This mob also adds Enchanter Mob from Minecraft Dungeons into the game. The Enchanter will enchant mobs around it and cause them to be stronger and harder to kill. Potion of absorption, nice. Scaling health aims to balance out mod packs by allowing players, mobs, and or both to gain extra health. A difficulty value is tracked for each player. There are several factors that can increase and decrease your difficulty as as the difficulty increases, mobs become stronger. Effortless building. Many well-known mods make it easier to build blocks, hammers, quarries, vein miner, but not many focus on placing them. Even the most experienced players still often place blocks one by one. This mod makes building easier by providing tools like mirrors, arrays, build modes, and block randomizer. Most of the mods featured can be accessed by holding down left Alt key and selected mode from the wheel, corresponding wheel. Okay. That's interesting. Never played with that mod. Craft Tweaker is a Minecraft mod which allows mod packs and servers to customize the game. With Craft Tweaker, you can change recipes, scripts, events, and add new commands, and even change item prosperities. When used with the other mods, the possibilities become endless, ranging from custom machine recipes to entirely new blocks and items. This means that some of the useful recipes that are used you're used to seeing might be slightly altered and may require some new crafting tables from mods like Extended Crafting. Advent of Ascension. Advent of Ascension is a mod with a large amount of content. Gameplay in the mod includes exploring 21 dimensions, each with its own generation, structures, mobs, blocks, and items. While traveling through the dimensions, the player can mine ores, locate structures, battle entities, and various abilities. The player can gear up on one of the mod's many armor sets. Most have a special ability granted to the player when worn. One may also choose between a large selection of weapons, ranging from melee, like swords, to range weapons such as bows, guns, and staves. With the new gear in hand, the player can potentially battle one of the mob's 29 bosses. Along the way, the player can also train various skills, which can grant the player access to new areas of the game and give the player access to the new items or resources. Some information about this in the mod can be accessed by pressing the delete key. Serene Seasons is a Minecraft mod that adds seasons. Grass and foliage colors will change throughout the year, and in winter, temperatures will shift and allow for the snow to fall in some biomes that don't normally receive any. Seasons also affect various other features like crop growth. Different crops are limited during different seasons. Weather, more rain in spring, more storms in summer, etc. and more. Mob Properties Randomness. Mob Properties Randomness is a mod which apply many different random events to mobs. For example, mobs can apply random potion effects as well as equip mobs with armor whenever they spawn, so be careful. We got a pet rock. You got mail. Locks. Oh gosh, this mod drives me nuts. I know what it is. Locks is a small but unique Minecraft mod that introduces flexible and universal locks which can be dynamically attached to multiple blocks of any kind, including other mods. A fun lock-picking mechanism, as well as lots of other little but useful tools and utilities. Throughout the world, you will find chests that you want to loot will have a lock on them that will need a pick before you can gather what's inside. Yes, they will. First Aid. First Aid is a mod that makes some big changes to the health system in Minecraft. Each body part has a different amount of health. Whenever your max hearts increases, one of your body parts will increase in health. Instead of overall. In order to view how much health your body parts have, simply press Shift plus H on the keyboard. And be careful with this new health system. If your head or body have no health, you'll die. Also, for a quick look at how much health each body part has at the bottom right corner of your screen. And classes. Classes is an add-on mod to Project MMO, which is one of the integral mods in the pack. The class system, which may have popped up when you logged into the world, can be accessed by pressing right Alt. Unless you already selected a class. Sorry about that. Okay. Unless you already selected a class, each class will give you a few starting items, as well as permanent boost to certain skill stats so that you will level up those skills faster. There we go. I guess I'll take the 10 XP. Alright. Holy cow. That is a lot of... Alright. Project MMO is one of the mod's main mod pack's main mods. It controls your vein miner, what you can mine, what you can place, what you can craft, many more things. It also has many levels, different levels to skill up. Similarly to the popular Minecraft server plugin MC MMO, as you can access the ability to craft certain items, but also you have to gain the extra perks which will with that specific skill. These will be explained in the quest to follow. This quest line simply serves as a milestone for points where you can gain rewards for reaching certain levels within each skill. Vein Miner in this pack behaves differently than most other packs. It has more balanced feel to vein mining while still being very useful. Firstly, when you vein mine objects, your vein miner will need to recharge before you can use it again. To its full potential again. If you use it before it's fully recharged, you simply won't mine as many blocks as you could have with the 100% charge. Also, vein mining is a skill dependent. This means that starting off, vein mining will not be very useful, and you might only be able to mine 1 or 2 blocks. As you level up your Project MMO skills, your vein miner will also level up. For example, a person with woodcutting 10 might be able to vein mine 8 blocks, whereas someone with woodcutting 30 might be able to vein mine 20. Salvaging in PMMO is a way you can get some resources back from tools and other things that you have already been crafted. In order to salvage an item, you need to shift right-click on the smithing table with the item held in your hand. Sometimes items will have smithing requirements before you can salvage them, though. Well, we don't need the uncrafting table, right? Oh, wow. Okay. That's a lot to work in here. Tools. There are 2 different approaches you can... Wait, let me see if it's time to sleep. Nope, not yet. I'm gonna put this right here. Okay. Owie. Yeah, it's not nighttime yet. Okay, let me get... Whoops. Oh yeah, that's the map. I don't see anything on the map at the moment. That's good, right? Alright, let's go back in, finish this. There are 2 different approaches you can take to either mastery of your tools, either Tetra or Silent Gear. Yes! Okay, sorry. I like both of those. I would recommend diving into both to see what you prefer and enjoy the mod pack to the fullest. Of course, you can also progress without these tool mods, but they'll certainly add some variety for those who want. Absolutely. Silent Gear is essentially a tool and armor system from Silent Gems, moved to its own mod and rewritten from scratch. It shares many features of the Gems tool and armor system, but with a few changes and improvements. For example, gear crafting requires blueprints now. You could change this with a data pack. This prevents recipe conflicts. The mod focuses on tools, weapons, and armor, collectively called gear. Recipes are modular, down to each individual piece used in crafting. Possible combinations for each gear type are practically unlimited. In the base mod gear, it can be made from all vanilla materials you are familiar with, plus some extras. There are a couple different ways to repair gear, outlined below. Note that you are... Hold on, let me go inside and sleep now. I saw it got dark, I was like, wait a minute. Alright. Yeah, I'm still warm. Note that they cannot simply craft 2 similar gear items together. The vanilla repair recipe does not work for the complex items because it strips all their data. Repair methods from other mods can also be a bit hit or miss because of this. If something does not work, let me know. There's a good chance I can add support for other mods. Also, keep in mind that the gear items have a hidden repair efficiency stat. For example, shovels get double the amount of most tools. Some upgrades in other parts may also increase or decrease repair efficiency. Placing a vanilla item into a crafting grid by itself will convert it to a equivalent silent gear item, assuming that there's a recipe for it. These items will have a higher project MMO requirement, however, so be careful crafting. So what they're saying is this is what I ran into last time. I put my sword in here, and look, now it's combat 20, whereas this one can be used now. My axe cannot be used to woodcutting 10, but if I put it in here, it's woodcutting 10 and combat 16. So that's what they're saying you need to be careful of. I can use a pickaxe now. If I put it in here, I can't use it until I get mining 10 and combat 5. So keep that in mind. I did that wrong last time. So, and then 3 should open my backpack. Yep. All right, we're almost done here. Tetra allows you to replace parts of items with different parts of different types and materials. Some parts can also be improved. Which parts you may use is limited by the item's capacity, which the mod refers to as item integrity. Some parts increase items' integrity, while some parts have integrity cost. Some parts require tools of different quality to craft. All right, it's easier than what it sounds. It's actually pretty easy to do. We'll go through storage later on another one. Difficulty. The difficulty questline is meant to outline the 2 main difficulty mods in the mod pack. Sorry about that. In the mod pack, and help you understand how to survive better with these mods. First Aid is one of the 2 main difficulty mods in this pack. It changes the health system entirely, and this questline is to help explain it. We probably need to understand this. Debuffs. Certain debuffs may apply when your limbs get damaged. So, when, for example, you get your feet damaged, you will get a constant slowness debuff. Or when your head gets severe enough, the blindness or nausea will apply for a short time. All debuffs can be suppressed by morphine. When you take morphine, no health debuffs will apply while it is active. But as soon as your effect runs out, your constant debuffs reappear. The old health bar got replaced by 8 different health bar regions. So, your head, body, legs, and feet have their own health bar. Healing can be done by using bandages or plaster, but you also vanilla regeneration is enabled as well. When you right-click on them in the inventory, you can get a GUI where you can choose where you want to apply it. You will die as soon as your head or body health bar gets 0. Armor calculation has also been changed. If your legs get hit, only the armor on your legs will be taken into account. But because the armor has a typical helmet, because the armor value of a typical helmet is much lower than a chest piece, these values get multiplied with a factor. So armor for your head and body are very important if you want to survive. Scaling health is a mod that changes some of the different difficulty health and mob spawning systems in the game. These questlines will explain some of these. Blights. Blights are extremely powerful mobs. These are ordinary mobs, even from other mods, that have spawned with far more health, higher damage dealing potential, and a variety of potion effects, including a large speed boost. They also tend to spawn with armor. Blights have a purple fire effect at all times, which makes them easier to identify, even if submerged in water. By default, blights drop more health crystals than standard mobs and 10 times the XP. That's good and bad at the same time. A difficulty value is tracked for each player. There are several factors that can increase and decrease your difficulty. Your difficulty will increase slowly as time passes. As difficulty increases, mobs become stronger. Players' difficulty is used to calculate the difficulty when spawning mobs. Idle players accumulate difficulty more slowly. The difficulty value would determine how much extra health mobs can have. Mobs also gain bonus attack damage and potion effects. Higher difficulty values also increase the chance of mob spawning as blights. Yay. Area difficulty. When mobs are spawned in an area difficulty, value is calculated for the position the mob is spawned at. The value is used to determine extra health damage, chance of becoming a blight, etc. This is based on the difficulty level of nearby players. A difficulty bar will appear on the HUD. Pardon me. The bar has two parts to it, although you can't tell in most cases. The upper part of the bar, the largest part, is the area of difficulty at the location. You might see the portion grow near other players on the server. The lower the part is your player difficulty. That's the difficulty your player accumulates over time, which is used to calculate area difficulty in most cases. Alright, so we need to do those. Temperature management. Temperature is a mod pack. Temperature in this mod pack is added by a mod called Cold Sweat. In this quest chapter, you will find out how to survive the harsh temperature and learn more about the temperature. Yeah. Temperature is a prime... Temperature is a prime mechanic of Cold Sweat. Like hunger and health, it is a resource that must be monitored and properly managed. When the player's core temperature reaches a critical point, either too low or too high, death is imminent unless the problem can be quickly resolved. The main things that affect the player temperature are part of the world itself. In ideal conditions, the player's core temperature will gradually stabilize, but with harsh temperatures, you can quickly throw equilibrium off balance. The main things that affect the player's temperature are temperature of the biomes around the player, the time of day, nearby blocks such as lava or ice, and the season. Alright. That is a lot to read. Yeah. Obviously campfire. We already built a campfire though, so... water skin, we'll have to build one of those. There's a lot to read in here. I mean, at least they're telling you about everything. Slayer questline is likely... Hold on. The Slayer questline is like a bounty board for killing certain amount of mobs and allowing you to claim special rewards. Alright, so make sure you go through here and read all this first because it turns on other stuff. The Collector is a questline which requires to obtain trophies from killing different entities. Every entity you kill has a 1 in 1,000 chance to drop a trophy, and each trophy has a special reward, and each trophy, when right-clicked. However, there's a cooldown for this. Alright. Adventuring. Adventuring is one of the core components of this mod pack. There are hundreds of structures for you to find lying around waiting to be explored. Be wary though, these structures can be no easy feat without the proper equipment. Not all structures are contained within the quest book. Only selected few from the select few mods. Get out there and start exploring. Okay. We obviously know what inventory pets are, so I won't bother reading this one, but they can be found in the overworld sea caves, cloud dungeons, treetops, and underground dungeons. I want to get these out, though, so that we can start doing all this stuff. Mystical agriculture, we know what that is. Right. Okay, we don't have to worry about the nether. On the end again. The Undergarden is a dark subterranean world located deep below the bedrock of the overworld. The flora here has adapted to their conditions and can grow anywhere, independent of light. Strange creatures call these darklands home, and are plagued by the invasive rot spawn, monsters originating from the chaotic, mysterious realm. Okay, so there we go. The Good Night Sleep mod adds two new dimensions, the Good Dream and the Nightmare. Each dimension land is accessed through sleeping in a strange bed, rather than stepping through a portal. As of now, the Good Dream is more developed than the Nightmare. So wait a minute, we have to have... Huh? Okay, we have to find... That's what we have to do. Why can't I sleep yet? Alright. Dimensional dungeons add limitless procedural generated dungeons to Minecraft. These dungeons are placed in a single separate dimension which can be accessed through a portal. Yeah, let's stick real quick. I know I'm not getting any, by reading all this, but we need to get through this. This makes the dungeons themselves renewable, and it provides challenging, replayable content. Okay. Eidolon. Eidolon is a magic mod that draws a lot of different inspirations with aspects of alchemy and theology. Can't say the word. It takes a bit of dark perspective, also featuring mechanics themed around necromancy and soul manipulation. If you have ever wanted to play as a dark mage, performing strange rituals and communing the dark gods, this mod is for you. Okay. Forbidden Arcanus. Forbidden and Arcanus is an exploration, magic, and decorative mod. It has many useful blocks, items, and some enchants can help you spice up the Minecraft experience. Its textures and models are also very nice looking, so it can be useful in building too. And Druidcraft is a Druid themed mod. It is full of 1.16 vanilla friendly features and will always receive constant updates. Plus, it looks great. And Chipped. Chipped is a 1.16 building mod that expands the variety of blocks that you can use in-game. The mod offers over 2,000 unique building blocks, from stained glass variations all the way to concrete, prismarine, and gilded blackstone. Not only are the textures hand-painted in the new vanilla style, but they also include some connected textures. Inspired by the popular Chisel mod, Chipped allows builders to have their full range of creativity because every block deserves a friend. That was a little cheesy. There's a very large amount of variety of storage options available in this mod pack. I encourage you to take a look at them as they have interesting and specific uses. So, iron chest, I'm sure. Iron barrels or whatever. Small crates. I don't know what that one is. Sophisticated backpacks. This should be... Oh, it's dank storage. Okay, simple storage network. Now, my question is, we know what simple storage is because we've used it on other ones. Is it... The recipes are not changed. Well, that one's not anyway. The network route. Okay, they're not changed. So, that'll be one we go for, hopefully right away. I mean, depending on how long I'm on here. Okay, that's pretty much all of it. That's a lot, though. So, and look at all the stuff we got, too. Like, there is a ton of this stuff. Let's go ahead and put this over here. Alright, we need to work on our wood cutting skills. I think I can use this now, right? Nope, I'm not skilled enough yet. Pardon me. And actually, that was probably the entire episode right there, is reading. But it had some good information. I encourage you guys to read it as well. We're going to leave it there for now. If you guys wouldn't mind hitting that subscribe button, we're going to get more into this tomorrow. I hope you will join us. We'll see you then. As always, love you all. Game on and geek out.